see no biggie. Call me Hillary, stay at the bank. Making moves like I'm hot in the shank. I'm low key, but I pop out in blank. This bun on my knife, I'm trying to look.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills.
And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he returns this to the 22. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10, Allen. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Allen flush to his right. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo 1st.
But we know that he can get 1st downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the 1st.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this one is incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. On play action, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Knox. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
They run here with Singletary. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Cousins sliding out of the pocket.
This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen forced out to his left. This is brought in by the tight end, Tommy Sweeney. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. On play action, Allen.
That is complete downfield to Knox.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Allen off the play fake. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Get in the right room. 58, boys, 58, 58, it's Mike. Bandit, bandit.
They go right back to Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Allen now on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he finds his man. That's Sweeney.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
A give up the middle to Singletary. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Gets this one to Morris.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Allen.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Bills have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Bass on for the extra point.
And it is now 21-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now Cousins. Flushed out right.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Now, that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And the third interception thrown by Cousins.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on.
Touchdown, Bills! Dawson Knox, 26 yards.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 28-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
49.
Play fake, Cousins. He'll buy some time right.
But going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
From the red zone now, Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
T.J. Hockenson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings get a bit closer. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. They'll still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
32 yards.
And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped them there, but not to be.
Switch.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
James Cook
taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st and 10, Cousins.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins, and complete right side to Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
To throw, Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Middle of the field to Jefferson.
Touchdown!
Kirk Cousins on the connection to Justin Jefferson.
And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Joseph now to have the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McKenzie now from his end zone.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
After the sack on 1st down, Cousins. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Cousins. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. He's got room at the 30.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cousins. Being chased out left. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit.
Allen hit. He lost the football. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our